Down an alley, a few turns off the main strip, all the hustle and bustle of the crowds completely disappears. I really like the CG. Somehow it's extremely simple. We're on the 7th floor of an old mixed-use building. We are in Akihabara at the center of Tokyo, in the middle of the day on Sunday, and still the alleyway of its comments seemed lonely and abandoned. There, we found the shop Dara told us about.
Oh.
Huh? What? There's a cute anime-style sign on the steel door that read, "Cosplay media at Akihabara, we're open, come on in." Of course. Let's see, sorry, a bit busy now. Where are you? Or I'll meet up later. We'll meet up later. I keep making that mistake. How do I get rid of the phone? Sure, but we're a bit busy at this moment. If I don't contact you by evening, give up and go home, got it? Or that just gives me sort of flashbacks to the previous game. Nothing happened yet. I keep forgetting, and it's just extremely stupid, but in the previous game we just had an email, we replied to the email, and then we just had to wait for replies. But of course, since this is a chat-based messenger, it's instant. The store was jammed full of cosplay outfits. The wall near the entrance held the new arrivals corner and the popular cosplay sections, as well as cosplay wigs, ribbons, jewelry and props. If this is a cosplay store, then wouldn't it make sense that Mary would know where this is? The other wall held the used outfit section and the shoe section stocked with socks, school shoes, heels and boots. Even further back, I can see rows of school swimsuits and competition swimming outfits. It looked like the place sold mainly to girls, but this clearly wasn't a location where women would feel comfortable. The other tenants in the building were all shady shops with names like Drops of the Spirit God Inc., Base Radio Receiver Sales, and Flower Petal Video Project.
君はここには来たことが？
いいえ、前に会った時は別の雑居ビルだったから、同じような怪しいお店だったけれど。そうか。
felt like I'd seen Deborah's dark side. The show was completely silent. There were no customers other than us. There was a thin man with long hair at the counter who looked like he worked here, but he didn't even raise his head up from the magazine when we came in. To be honest, ever since I'd entered, I'd worried that someone would think I was up to something illegal. Anybody who saw me would think I was a pervert taking a middle school girl to a shady cosplay shop.
Oi, Ocarin, こっち!
Laura appeared from the back of the shop. There had been no sign of him a second ago.
つうか、マホタンも一緒だったんだね。
そのマホタンというのやめてくれないかしら。
なんで？かわいいじゃん。
バカにされている気分だわ。
そんなことよりダル、お前どこから出てきた？
A secret room, I assume. I mean, it's very obvious that this whole cosplay shop is just a front. The man at the counter hadn't said anything, which meant he knew he was here.
とりあえずこっち。
They were headed to the back of the store. One of the rows of hanger racks holding idol cosplay outfits was pulled forward, and behind it I could see a curtain. Past the curtain was a tiny space that led to a door marked staff only. If the hanger rack hadn't been moved, I'd have no idea it was there.
まるで忍者屋敷ね。
Ooh. That's nice looking. Behind the door was a cramped office. Well, no. The room itself may have been pretty big, but darkness made it feel very cramped. It was honestly hard to breathe. There were 4 desks in the center surrounded by metal racks. Desk and floor were piled high with all manner of computers and peripherals. There were boxes and bags littered everywhere. I couldn't tell if they were trash or not. There were towers of magazines, games, plastic models and figure boxes. And the desk was covered in garbage just like the one at the lab. It was too dark to tell, but I was sure that the figures he had on display were covered in dust. And what did he need? Words reading difficult. 3 o'clock at night. And what did he need 6 monitors for anyway? Each of them displayed an image of the store. Evidently, it was footage from a security camera. Given the size of the store and the lack of customers, even 3 cameras would have been too many.
ま、適当に座って。
座れる場所なんてないぞ。
今スペース作るよ。
Daryl kicked aside the boxes on the floor to make room, then sat down to folding chairs.
お前、この店とはどういう関係なんだ？
バイトリーダーみたいなもんかな。結構こういうアングラな店のバイト掛け持ちしてるんだよね。でさ、たまに事務所を個人的に使わせてもらってるわけ。
裏のバイトのためにか？
そういうこと。
Maybe there was a lot more to Daryl than I thought.
ここにあるものは全部お前の私物か？
いや、他のバイトのみんなとの共有財産的なやつ。さすがにこんなにたくさん買えるほどお金持ってないし。
おう。
I'm sorry sad, but who knew if that was true? This?
なんだ？
Well, you know me. It's the same with Steins, the previous game. Whenever a call comes or an email comes or whatever, I can't refuse.
あんたまだ真帆先輩と一緒よね。
Yes?
ああ、一緒だが。
He sounds alarmed for some reason.
どうかしたの？
レスキネン教授からたった今聞いたんですが、和光市のオフィスが何者かに荒らされたって。
え？
あと真帆先輩のホテルからも連絡が来て、そっちも誰かに侵入されたみたいです。
なんですって？
Okay, that seals the deal. Miles already involved in deep. And we're really in danger.
すぐにレスキネン教授からも連絡があるはずですけど、少しでも早く知らせた方がいいと思って。
ありがとうクリス。ヒアジョーさんのことは俺とダルで見てるから大丈夫だ。
そうね、頼むわ。それじゃ。
I look down a bit her lip.
懸念していたことが現実になったな。狙いは間違いなくクリスのノート PC とハードディスクだ。
え、マジで？
Yes, seriously.
場所を変えた方がいいかもしれない。
ここは安全だと思うけど。
なんとなく嫌な予感がするんだ。勘みたいなものだ。
わかったお。
それでノート PC とハードディスクはどこに？
Ever silent grabbed the locked, resistant case of one of the racks. He opened it. Is that where he hid it? The laptop was a deep red Japanese model with a 12-inch LCD screen. The hard drive was American, or a brand known for equipping its drives with a shock-resistant rubber case.
それを持って急いで出よう。
Both Maho and Daru nodded silently. Okay, things really got intense, really serious, really fast. It's scaring me. As soon as we left the building, I could see a car coming down an empty alleyway. It was a big American RV. We quickly hid ourselves in the shadows of another building. My intuition was right. The RV stopped in front of the building we just left. 3 men came out. None of them were Japanese. They were all dressed in black suits, almost like Men in Black. Whatever they weren't Akihabara tourists.
間一髪だったな。
Ma went pale when she saw the man go into the building. He seemed to be shaking a little too.
こんなのまるで映画の世界だわ。とても現実とは思えない。
でもさ、あの連中は店の情報どうやって入手したんだろう。
ダルがヘマしたんじゃないのか。
僕を誰だと思ってる？
Nice reference.
スーパーハッカーだろ。
ハッカーな。足はつかないように注意してるっつうの。
または俺とヒアジョーさんが尾行されてた可能性もあるが。
怖いこと言わないでよ。
和光市のオフィスやホテルだって荒らされたんだ。ヒアジョーさんがずっとマークされていたのは間違いない。
あ、そうだわ。
I seemed to suddenly remember something. He took out his smartphone and made a call.
教授に連絡しないと。
今日はどこかに身を隠すと伝えておいた方がいい。教授と合流すると教授にまで危険が及ぶかもしれない。
Yeah, I'm really scared for his well-being. Oh no, that's... I was about to say, this is a very familiar place. Nintendo took Mao to Ferris Ninjan's home. It was on the top floor of a high-rise building in the center of Akihabara. If nothing else, it was sure to be more secure than the ancient building they'd just been in. Ferris welcomed the two of them, offering them food and a place to sleep. Haru returned alone to the future gadget lab to meet up with Suzuha.
このノート PC は存在するだけで災いを呼ぶだろう。手放した方がいい。
Once they both calmed down, she started to talk to him about what they were going to do with Cruz's computer. I was just thinking though, if Cruz's plans... if those plans are the catalyst in order for people to make the time machine, aren't those plans necessary to build our own? And with that I mean the time machine that Suzuha used to get back from 2036 to 2010. So, if we destroy the laptop, wouldn't that create a paradox? He didn't budge an inch. Usually, he was an introvert who never pushed too hard for anything, but this time he was extremely stubborn. Of course, so was Mao.
せめてロックを解除して中身について確かめたいわ。今のところそれもできずに手詰まりだけれど。
Yes, fair enough. He would at least provide some answers.
そんな悠長なことを言っている場合じゃない。今すぐ手放すべきだ。一番いいのはこの場で破壊することだが。
破壊するって、これはクリスの形見でもあるのよ。
君はもう少しロジカルな人間だと思ってた。
私はあなたがそんな冷たい人だとは思わなかった。
Those words made him flinch. Something bad had happened to him. That's how it seemed to her. Oh, you have no idea. And it was easy to assume that it had something to do with Kurisu. So she decided to ask him what she hadn't gotten to earlier, during the fuss this afternoon.
あなたはクリスの事件について何か隠しているように見えるのだけれど。
俺の知ってることなんてどうでもいいような話だ。
Mao could tell he wasn't going to share if they hadn't been interrupted but this afternoon. Would he have told her?
それよりこの PC をどうするかだ。これはもう友達の形見なんていう私的なレベルのものじゃない。国家規模での争奪戦を引き起こす代物なんだ。
一体どんな陰謀論よ。
It's not.
この後に及んで陰謀論だと言い張るのか。君も見ただろう、あの黒服の外国人たちを。君の通うオフィスも寝泊まりしているホテルも荒らされた。クリスの自宅だって放火された。その放火事件の後、君の研究室に FBI を名乗る謎の男たちが調査に来た。前にホテルの駐車場で襲われたことだってもしかしたら関連があるかもしれない。普通なら絶対に遭遇しないような出来事が立て続けに起きている。これは偶然じゃない。
だからって国家規模だなんて。
The whole thing just seemed too much of a stretch for her. Trying to connect every single event was a trap that conspiracy theories often fell into. But in fact, most of the things that happened didn't really mean anything. When she began to tell him that, what he said next surprised her.
事態はこの先、ジョン・タイターの予言通りに進むだろ
う。ジョン・タイター？
Oh, I'd never heard of that name before.
10年前にアメリカのネット掲示板に現れた人物だよ。2036年からタイムマシンに乗ってやってきた自称未来人だ。俺はそいつが本物だと知っている。会ったこともある。ジョン・タイターによれば2015年には第三次世界大戦が起きる。その原因はタイムマシンだ。
バカにしているの？
至って真面目だ。中鉢博士のことを知りたがっていたな。奴はクリスの父親だ。中鉢論文にはクリスが関わっていた可能性がある。
なんですって？
Oh, I'd read Dr. Nakabachi's paper out of curiosity. Last summer, he proudly announced his paper on time travel to the entire world just before fleeing to Russia. The paper itself, however, was so poorly written that it was of no value whatsoever. She couldn't believe that Chris might have been involved in writing it.
The 論文は劣化版で、もしもクリス自身が書いたオリジナルが存在するとしたら、クリスの残したノート PC とポータブルハードディスク、その中身が実際のところ何なのかは関係ない。ただそれを手に入れたがっている連中がいるんだ。
ちょっと待って、少し整理させて。
Does what Taro was saying be true? He took a moment to think. Normally she wouldn't give something like this a second thought, but what had been happening around her lately just wasn't normal. He couldn't outright deny it. Besides, she was nursing a conspiracy theory of her own.
私もこの PC が狙われているかもしれないという予感はしていたのよ。ただあなたの話は私の予想とはあまりにもかけ離れすぎていて。
予想とは？
アマデウスの軍事転用のことじゃないかと考えていたの。
軍事転用？
Okay. That's pretty scary since we saw in the different world line that this was in fact in the hands of the Americans.
クリスは精神生理学研究所にもよく出入りしていたんだけど、時々場違いな連中がそこにやってくるって言ってたの。
Psychophysiology lab? What? Psychophysiology lab, fictional, one of the labs at Victor Condria University. Other brain science institute that attempts to understand the processes behind thought and memory by examining the systems used by the brain itself. The psychophysiology lab's goals are more medical in nature. They develop new medical treatments by researching the biological and physical effects caused by the mind's workings. The lab's research covers a wide range of areas including perception, recognition, reflexes, learning, sleep, alcohol addiction, and schizophrenia.
どうも国防総省の人じゃないかって。
アマデウスで人を殺せるのか。どうやって。
例えば百戦錬磨のパイロットから記憶データをコピーして無人戦闘機の制御に使うとか、あと以前話した医療への応用覚えてる？
人間の脳へ記憶データを書き戻すってやつかな。
そう、記憶データを修正した上で書き戻しが可能になれば、恐怖を感じない兵士やどんな非道な任務でも平然と遂行する部隊なんていう恐ろしいものまで作れてしまう。私はてっきりクリスがそういった実験の証拠を偶然知ってしまったんじゃないかと思っていたの。
That's actually extremely scary.
なあ、アマデウスの研究には米軍が関与していたりはしないよな。
するわけないでしょ。
本当にそう言い切れるか。君はあくまで研究者であってプロジェクトの総責任者じゃない。
レスキネン教授だって軍に関与なんてさせないわ。
The alternative would be that Dr. Lenskinen would be killed for his research, and then it would just be stolen. It's kind of like with CERN in the previous game, I think. Just let others just design and develop some technology, and when it's finished, just dispose of them and get it for yourself.
だよな。あれは別の世界線の話だし。
世界線？何のこと？
いや、忘れてくれ。俺の考えすぎだと思う。
Yeah, it seemed like he really meant that, and that really bothered her. She wanted to hear more about John Titor, but he didn't tell her anything else. Since she couldn't crack the security in Chris's laptop and hard drive, it did Mao no good to carry them. And just like Ritaro said, those attackers scared her. So she decided she had no choice but to give them to him. He didn't tell her whether he was going to destroy them or not.
Maho, 無事でよかった。
She arrived at their office in Waco City. Dr. Lenskinen was already there. Came over and gave her a big hug.
教授、苦しい。
おう、すまない。ははは。
That guy is just so likable that I'm scared, actually scared for his life. She's heard that the office had been ransacked, but whatever had happened had already been cleaned up.
教授が片付けたんですか？
荒らされたと言っても、もともと私と魔法しか使っていなかったわけだし、荷物も多くなかったからね。あとは警察に任せてある。
2 days had passed since the office had been ransacked. Maha had spent both of them at Ferris's home, and only today she had gotten in touch with Dr. Lenskinen and gone to Waco City to get her things. They were both going back tomorrow just as planned. That meant they were saying goodbye to this office.
犯人はまだ捕まっていないんですよね。
I'm just calling it now. Something is going to happen so that they either won't make it back. I don't know. Something is going to happen.
ああ、 日本に来てから災難続きだな。
ですね。
The two of them looked around in the empty office. It'd been a busy 2 months.
魔法はどうだったかな。日本はもう一つの故郷でもあるわけだろう。感想は？
早く大学に戻って研究に打ち込みたいですね。この2ヶ月資料をまとめてばかりだった気がするので。
ははは、魔法は真面目だね。
それとクリスが最後の時間を過ごしたこの国の空気を感じることができたのは良かったです。
魔法。
But she still hadn't figured out why Crusoe had died. Actually, she had even more questions now. It bothered her to go home with so many questions left unanswered. If only Mutaro had told her everything he knew.
そういえば
The thought suddenly occurred to Maho.
アマデウスのテスターの件はどうします？
Of course. She meant Okabe and Kintaro. If both Maho and Eskina were heading back to America, that meant that his time as tester was over.
そうだね。
For some reason, the professor was taking a moment to think it over. He wondered what there was to think about.
テストはこのまま続けてもらおうと思っているんだが、どうだろう。
え？本気ですか？
実際、レンタロウと話すことで、クリスはこれまでにないような反応をしてみせているだろう。今後は彼だけでなく、もっと多くのテスターを使っていきたいとも考えているところだし。
セキュリティの面で不安があるのでは？アメリカと日本だと離れすぎていて、何かトラブルが起きた時に対処できません。
大丈夫さ。私はレンタロウを信じているからね。
いや、信じるとか信じないという話ではなくてですね。
それにテストを継続すれば、魔法だって定期的にレンタロウと連絡を取れるよ。
私は関係ないでしょう。
It seems that everyone seems to ship Okabe and Maho together.
そうかい？
そうですよ。
では今後のレンタロウとの連絡は私が直接取ることにしよ
う。別に構いませんよ。
Sure. It still seemed like he wasn't telling her something. But she was too embarrassed to question him further. It surprised her though that he was so focused on Kintaro. He seemed to have taken a real liking to him ever since they first met. Did he simply like the guy? Or was it because he was Chris's friend? Or was it something else? She didn't know. Next day, well, things are moving really fast now. Maho and Dr. Leskinen returned to America via Narita Airport, just like they'd planned. Mintaro had come to see them off, and he was very surprised when Dr. Leskinen told him he could continue being a tester. And then, time skip. Okay. Not what I expected at all. But I'm going to cut the recording here. So we'll see what happens next time, which will be for you guys the next day and not half a year later. So that's good. Thank you all for watching. and see you next time.